Hello again, it's nice to see you. In today's video, we will take a look at composition and layout. I've broken these topics down into 6 parts: symmetry and asymmetry, rhythm and pacing, scale, margins, and framing. Let's get started, shall we? These studies demonstrate symmetrical balance. Elements are oriented along a common center axis. The image mirrors from side to side along the axis. These configurations are symmetrical from left to right and top to bottom. These examples use asymmetry to achieve compositional balance. Elements are placed organically, relying on the interaction of form and negative space and the proximity of elements to each other and to the edges of the field, yielding both tension and balance. Designers often work with content distributed across many pages. As in a single-page composition, a sequential design must possess an overall coherence. Imagery, typography, rules, color fields are placed with mindful intention to create focal points and to carry the viewer's eye through the piece. An underlying grid helps bring order to a progression of pages. Keeping an element of surprise and variation is key to sustaining interest. A graphic element can appear larger or smaller depending on the size, placement, and color of the elements around it. When elements are all the same size, the design feels flat. Contrast in size can create a sense of tension as well as a feeling of depth and movement. Small shapes tend to recede, large ones move forward. Margins affect the way we perceive content by providing open spaces around text and images. Wider margins can emphasize a picture or a field of text as an object, calling our attention to it. Narrow margins can make the content seem larger than life, bursting at its own seams. Margins provide a protective frame around the contents of a publication. They also provide a space for information, such as page numbers and running heads. A deep margin can accommodate illustrations, captions, headings, and other information. An image seen alone without any words is open to interpretation. Adding text to a picture changes its meaning. Likewise, pictures can change the meaning of the text. Text and image combine in endless ways. Text can be subordinate or dominant to a picture. It can be large or small, inside or outside, opaque or transparent, legible or obscure. Text can respect or ignore the border. Remember that these are just general guidelines, not hard and fast rules. Have questions? Ask away. We're happy to help. Thanks for watching. And again, for those curious few, the type used in this presentation was metric. Information was provided by GD The New Basics, and images from the New York Times and Shutterstock.